Like I tell everybody, this is my art put into a plate, and it's art that goes fast really quick because you finish it, you eat it, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's my way to grow because everybody tastes a little bit of me.
Now we are joined by Jose Cepeda, the executive chef at Quixote. Thanks for sitting down with us, Jose.
No, thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
Sure.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. So we were able to come here last night, have dinner. It was incredible.
Thank you.
One of the first kind of questions we had was, what is your backstory and where did you get the passion to be a chef?
So I'm from Mexico. I'm from Tehuacan, Puebla. I grew up in a small family. My parents, they used to have a butcheress in Mexico. Like that was like their main thing. And then my grandmother, she got a restaurant for like over 30 years in Oaxaca. So literally I grew up in the kitchen. So that's where I'm coming from. I grew up with really good ingredients and all this like animals growing close to my house. I used to have like ponies and chickens at my house. So like, yeah, I grew up like eating fresh eggs and fresh meat. Yeah.
Good. And so besides you, who's the best cook in your family?
I think it was my grandmother's. Everybody says that I like got her talent for the kitchen. Like I'm the only one that cooks like her because she teach me. Um, she already passed away like a couple years ago, but I I think she was the best cook in their family. Yeah.
Last night you spoke about the rice pudding.
Okay.
So can you please tell us that story, and not only tell us the story, but tell us how you've now kind of made it, part of your menu and always trying to incorporate it.
So the rice pudding fritters is I mean, they have a special place in my heart. When I was 14, my father passed away. And then at that time, it was like a very dark times for me and my family. It's just one more brother, my mother, and it was my grandmother then. And I mean, we passed from having everything because my father, he provided. And then from the night to the other, we didn't have anything. There was like some family problems and all stuff. So it was like very challenging. And at that time, we need to like support and provide all pay bills and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So my grandmother did cook a pot of rice pudding. She put it in like plastic cups, and then she was like, "Well, let's go to sell rice pudding to the streets, like do the different business and all that stuff." It was a really bad start for me. I mean, I was used to like having everything, and then going to the streets, it was like really. I was ashamed of it, but then I took that as an opportunity for learning, and that's how I learned to cook and like yeah, I fall in love more with the cooking. So every time I create a menu, I try to put rice pudding in different ways, like the rice pudding, the fritters, because that reminds me where I'm coming from, and that makes me ground my feet on the floor and don't be like crazy as a lot of people. I mean, you start to get recognized and being on magazines and all that stuff. So I like to like keep myself on the floor.
Is the rice pudding the only dish that you have here at Quixote that's inspired by your family?
I mean, it's that one. The majority of the recipes are inspired in my grandmother's recipes. So we have the mole, the pipián, even the flan. It's part of her recipe. The flan, after she made it, or she teach me how to make it, I've been like trying to perfection it every time. So we got named like one of the best flans in San Diego last year because it's super creamy and it has. I mean, it's different. It has like the cacao soil and everything. But yeah, I mean, I have a couple of different recipes integrated into the menu that comes from my family.
That's great. So how did you end up coming to the LaFayette Hotel?
So I came to the U.S. 10 years ago, about 11 years ago now. I was living in L.A. for 8 years, and then I got an opportunity to come to San Diego with a different company. I came and it was very corporate. It was I mean, I wanted to learn the numbers. I think that's what I was needing to learn because as a chef, you need to know
Sure.
business and cooking, and it was good for me. But I was feeling not inspired. I was not getting creative, and that was a big thing for me because I consider myself an artist. So I was looking for jobs, and I was like kind of desperate because San Diego is smaller than LA, and I was like, well, there's not that much opportunities for me, like until I maybe open my own restaurant or whatever. So I was looking, and then I found CH, which is like a very cool place, and they have like all these crazy restaurants, all this ambience, and it was like, wow, this is for me. I mean, I love this. And then they let me be myself, and that's how I came here. Like I made a tasting, then I made another tasting, and I got the job. So I came as an executive chef of Quixote, and now I'm overseeing some other venues here.
And how is being the executive chef here at Quixote and with the LaFayette Hotel San Diego, how is that different than other positions you've had in the past?
I mean, this was my first opportunity as executive chef. I was working as a executive sous chef in LA. I was working in Beverly Hills, and as an executive sous chef, you are the one that runs the restaurant, and you don't have the title.
Right.
So like I knew how to do everything. And once I came here, it's been different because like for me, this has been an opportunity to like to grow a lot, to like show myself outside, and like I mean, now it's a big thing for me. It's been a big stepstone for me for my career. So like being one of the hottest spots in Southern California, it's like great, and I feel like that's a big opportunity for me.
Absolutely.
Right.
Quixote is one of the most unique restaurants I've been in. Can you explain the vibe of Quixote?
So in Mexico, we have like all these churches. We got dominated by the Spaniards and like all the Mexican history. So we have all this Catholic religious thing over there. In Puebla, just in Puebla, where I'm from, like we have 365 chapels because it's one per day. So it's a lot of that influence there, like all the Baroccan and all these influences. So this restaurant was built with parts of an old church in Oaxaca. They brought it and they like reconstructed, which is a pretty cool vibe, I think. I mean, it matches with my the what I think and what I believe,
Mhm.
which is I believe in energies and I believe in like you can heal with food and like all these mystic esoteric things. So like the vibe is that it's a dark mood. It's like you come, you enjoy, you celebrate life. So that's the vibe here. So it's inspired in Oaxaca, in Oaxacan food. I always tell everybody that it's not traditional Oaxacan food because it is not, but it's inspired into the techniques. We use ingredients, we recreate plates, and that's a modern touch that I'm doing to my cuisine.
So as Steve said, the food we had was amazing. Wasn't a huge menu as you explained it to us. So what other inspirations went into kind of narrowing it down to such a tight menu?
Well, it is inspiring also into my trips, my own living experiences. Like last year I went to Thailand and then I got all these crazy flavors like all the sticky rice and mango and the Thai basil and all these flavors. You go to the streets and you smell the food, the fish sauce and all these amazing flavors. So I like to recreate our Mexican food and adding some of these Asian ingredients, or I use Lebanese ingredients or from different parts of the world. I like to like mix this, and that's how it is inspired into all my trips and all my living experiences.
You bet. So I gotta ask, what is your favorite dish on the menu?
My favorite dish on the menu, it's gonna be the whole branzino. I mean, I'm diabetic, and I feel like that's the healthiest food in the menu. But also, it's very tasty. It's like it's smoky. We do it on the grill, the wood fire. So it is like super rich and healthy, and the fish is like super greasy and creamy. So like that's my favorite thing with the kale salad that is very like limey and garlicky.
Yeah,
That's like really good. That's my favorite thing.
yeah. David, what was your favorite dish from last night?
It really was. The fish was amazing. The branzino was that's my go-to fish. Whenever I'm out on the menu, I always get it, and that was the best one I've ever had
Thank
in
you.
my life. It was amazing. It was we probably could have would have been happy if we just had the fish. It was great to have everything
Yeah.
else, but the fish was amazing.
Absolutely. The flan
Yeah.
was the best flan I've ever had in my
Thank you.
life. It was absolutely delicious. The fish was gone and the flan were gone in seconds on our table just because they both were delicious.
Thank you.
And also, I was shocked. I was a big fan of the crickets as well. Those
Really?
were, oh yeah, I even they gave me a little to-go cup to take some home to snack on as well. So
Since I was a kid, I was like kind of obsessed with bugs, like
Yeah.
how you can eat bugs. And like I was probably like 5, 6 years old, and in Mexico you go to the streets and there's like these ladies or these guys like selling agave worms or the crickets or like all these kind of bugs. And I mean, it is a really good fount of protein. So like I grew up with that and I ate it all the time. So when I came here, I try to add that to the menu. I mean, I like that. Here, I mean, we don't have like the egg ants, but like those are really good. The escamoles, those are like super good with a little bit of butter and epazote. You make your own tacos, and that's amazing. So like I like bugs into the food. Also, the fish, it came with a red sauce that's made with chapulines.
delicious, delicious. If you add any more bugs to the menu, you'll have to let me know because I will definitely be back to try them.
I think we're gonna try to do. I mean, we're being super busy, but at some point we want to do like a dinner and maybe a special box dinner or something like that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, Jose, the food was delicious.
Thank you.
You and your team are special people. The hospitality that you showed us last night was amazing. We enjoyed it, and we really appreciate you taking some time to talk to us.
Thank you. No, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys coming and trying the food. And I mean, like I tell everybody, this is my art put into a plate, and it's art that goes fast, really quick because you finish it, you eat it, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's my way to grow because everybody tastes a little bit of me,
Absolutely.
of myself.
Well, I grew a little bit last night
Yeah.
too, so it was very good. Thank you very
No,
much.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great
We
to
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You made it to the end of The Modern Hotelier. Thanks for watching or listening. The Modern Hotelier is produced by Modern Hotelier Media. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're listening on YouTube or subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. If you know a good guest, sponsor, or have media needs, feel free to reach out to us at hello@themodernhotelier.com. Thanks and have a great day.